Hey guys, it's Victoria with Nutrition by Victoria, and welcome to today's video. So today is going to be a bit of a random topic. So I was asked not that long ago, what happened to high carb Hannah? And so I just want to say before I start rambling that this is total speculation. I don't know her personally. I'm only giving my analysis based on observation. So basically, High Carb Hannah has decided to leave social media, YouTube, Instagram. She has a lot of followers and she has been pretty successful on social media. And now she's headed out. And I think the last video I watched of hers, she just wanted a simple life, working in a coffee shop, being disconnected. And I can totally relate to that because being a mom of 3 now, I really don't have time to be canoodling on social media all the time. In fact, right now, I'm just taking advantage of a quiet moment that I have here to talk to you guys. So, but anyways, based on High Carbs Hannah's history and in fact how she became, successful with her social media is she lost 70 pounds basically following a high carb, low fat, calorie restrictive model. And she was very successful with promoting what she was doing, showing what she was doing, and she gained a big following with that. The only problem with it, and if you guys have seen my videos on High Carb Hannah, you'll know that I identified her as a as a yo-yo dieter. So because of High Carb Hannah's past with yo-yo dieting, and this is just very typical of somebody who cuts corners or cuts carbohydrates to lose weight, is there's going to be a rebound effect. There is every time the appetite ramps up, and really it's survival. It's a survival mechanism because we aren't designed to be in a constant calorie deficit. We have built-in survival biomechanics, if you will, to keep us alive during starvation situations. So when you undereat on carbohydrates, i.e. eating less than 2,000 calories a day, which High Carb Hannah's meal plan that she did with Plantful Kiki was for 1,500 calories a day. I can assume that most days that's what she was following as well, especially since she was solely driven, by weight loss and gained her fame with that and therefore was required to maintain it in order to keep her audience, right? So every time she gained the weight, she would tell her audience and she would explain that, oh, I just, went off my diet and wanted to live life or whatever. No, it was like a rebound effect from restriction. And then she would lose the weight again. In fact, she did this at least twice that I remember seeing on social media. And her most recent diet, it was very low carb for her channel being carbohydrate focused, as well as higher in protein, higher in healthy fats. Everybody's into these healthy fats. I mean, it's just fat. Can we just call it that? If it's a healthy fat, it's still a fat. And healthy fats really aren't even a thing. Like you have your omega, what kind of fat is it? Is it saturated fat? Is it omega-3 fatty acid? Is it omega-6 fatty acid? All plant foods contain fats. And if you want to be able to maintain a lean, fit, healthy body without having to restrict calories, you have to restrict the fat in your diet because the fat we eat becomes the fat we wear. It is literally a storage form of energy, the highest valued storage form of energy because it contains 9 calories per gram. So our body doesn't process it right away. It goes, oh, fat's coming in, goes right to storage. And that mechanism within our body too is there for us to not eat a lot of fat in our diet, so then we gravitate towards foods that are lower in fat, so then we don't end up with a lot of stored fat on our body, because having too much fat on your body can cause disease. Anyways, so I think what happened is high carb Hannah burned herself out. She burned herself out from constantly having to follow a calorie restrictive diet. She burned herself out from pushing out content while being under a calorie restrictive diet, and then pushing out calorie restrictive content. I mean, it's just a spell for burnout. Plus, she probably has enough money that she doesn't need to be on here anymore, and she probably needs to give her body a break. I mean, the last I saw, she had cut her hair off, and then she said it wasn't growing. She was upfront about having a hypothyroidism and needing to take supplements. Well, all of that correlates to being on a calorie restrictive diet. And then prior to following a calorie restrictive diet, I think she did what I suggest for a little bit, high carb, low fat, unlimited calories, and she gained a bunch of weight because her previous lifestyle was very metabolically damaging. Smoked cigarettes, took probably recreational drugs, was a yo-yo dieter then, past similar to mine. I'm not coming with any judgment. I'm just making observations in order to give you an analysis of what I think is going on. So she's probably taking a break to let her body heal, and hopefully she's doing it, by allowing herself to eat enough calories. So that's it for this video. It sounds like I have a little baby to attend to, but please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. Leave any comments or questions down below, and I will be making more content for you guys soon. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.